Hello, my friends. This is MC Oda, and welcome to my new series, the Block Breaking SMP. The fine folks who run this server invited me to join them for their first season, and I'm really looking forward to this. It seems like we have a large amount of excellent people who are going to be playing on this server, and I look forward to meeting all of them and playing with them. So this series, if you've been watching my Survival Let's Play series, this one's probably going to be a little bit different. In my Survival Let's Play series, I concentrate more on like real-time playing with very little editing. This is going to be a little bit different. This is probably going to be very heavily edited. I'm probably going to do a lot of stuff off camera. And then this is probably going to maybe be like one episode a week or so, where I'm going to kind of hit the highlights of what I've done that week. That's my plan, but we'll see how that goes, and we'll see how the series morphs and changes over time. Before we get started, I want to show you a little clip from our opening ceremonies. It was a lot of fun, and a lot of fun folks, and I think you're going to enjoy this.
Speech.
That was an amazing speech. Let's go.
I think he's muted.
Exciting.
I think he's talking, yeah, but I don't think he knows it. I think he's writing a speech. Oh my! I was muted. I clicked a keybind. I couldn't tell because I was in Discord.
Oh my god!
Why is everyone talking over me?
Okay. When you started hitting the ground and looking around, that's when it was like, okay, he doesn't know he's muted.
I'm leaving that in my edit, just so you know.
Okay. Same. I don't even know what I said or what I got it.
Okay.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Block Breaking SMP. Okay. Yeah. All right. Oh yeah. I'll just say my thing again. I was gonna make a big, huge speech, but I'm just gonna wing it off the top of my head. Okay, he just fell in the void.
Slowly, everybody's getting closer.
Yeah, I see that.
So.
All right. Welcome everyone to Block Breaking SMP. I'm glad you guys all could attend. I was not expecting this many people to be here on the first day, but I'm really excited you guys all could attend. We got people from like all over the world, which is amazing that you guys are all here too. Yeah. And then the world border again is 15,000 for this world, and then the nether we did 5,000 because we didn't think the nether needed to be that big since it's like 8 times smaller. 1,000. It's 5,000 by 5,000, and then the N is 10,000 by 10,000 since you guys want to look for probably elytras and stuff like that.
Quick introductions before we break.
Selfie?
Okay,
Well, yeah, everyone wants selfie too, probably.
Big old picture. We can Photoshop whoever is not here.
Yeah.
In.
You
And
can buy amazing.
We need to figure out which way we're gonna face.
Yeah, I
just-
don't know if we
I'm
should
just gonna
be
take
at
10
the
diamonds
spawn,
each episode.
or should we be towards the jungle?
You want to go to the beach or the jungle?
Everyone
Jungle.
go over to the beach and then we'll face
Let's
spawn.
take selfies with the
Okay.
turtles.
That's how the
Buy
jungle
my
is.
sprint.
Buy my food.
Oh
Need
my
food?
god.
Oh my
gosh,
Said
everybody
everything.
sprint.
Oh my. We're already got.
Who can't sprint?
I only
You
have
got
1.5
food.
health.
Where? Who?
Jeez.
Come over here. I void.
Okay.
We have
what?
captured a turtle. Perfect.
Jeez.
Oh.
Who put a
Hi,
turtle in a
Dee.
boat?
Who's
Dee.
underwater?
That
right
wasn't
now?
intentional.
You
I
guys are
can't
running.
sprint.
I have. Why do we keep going this far?
I don't know. And why are you building Riley over here?
You're already.
I nearly died then.
Is this what we're thinking?
Yeah. Okay, and then we can.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh dear.
Okay.
Oh my.
All the
Y'all
land,
face
this
spawn.
land just collapse on
Face
us.
spawn.
Oh.
Okay, we're like split. Why do we have people?
Everyone come over to
Because
this side.
there's a huge hole in the middle.
Y'all come over here.
Fuck over
Everyone
here.
get on the...
Okay, people in front, crouch.
Small people in front.
Yeah, tall people in the back.
Yeah. Okay, everyone just go and do your own thing. And
Scatter!
Yeah.
Bye, everyone.
And are we getting?
I don't
Yeah,
even
yeah.
know where I need to go.
Okay,
I'm
thank
like-
I don't know what I'm doing. Someone follow me.
Let's head to spawn right now. I'm gonna
Well,
teleport.
are we getting in a group?
Oh, you guys can do group calls. Whoever is doing their own thing.
Where are the Frosties?
Frosties.
Should we set up a
Can I
group call?
can I come in a boat?
Yeah.
Do we go and find
Hey,
Void?
Radness.
Oh, dear.
Yeah, we need to find
Hey, Void.
King, are you heading to your area?
So let me tell you a little bit about the server here. There's a lot of folks on the server, and for the week or two before we started playing, the seed was shared out, and some folks started claiming some land. And let me just kind of show you on a map real quick what land I've chosen for myself. Let's see. So if you can see this map, I know the resolution is probably not so great. But you can see how many people have claimed land on this map, and this map is pretty big. You can see the shopping district is here, kind of in the center of the map, and the land that I've picked is way up here, labeled Oda, and it is several thousand blocks away from the shopping district. So I'm kind of out here on my own. That wasn't necessarily my plan. But a lot of folks here closer to the shopping district had already claimed their properties. So I just kind of grabbed a chunk of land here. I just noticed it had several biomes. It had some plains and some forest and some swamps and some mountains and touching on the oceans. And I thought this would make a nice place to play. So I've kind of done some of my initial survival stuff on my way out here. It took me a long time to travel out here to this area, and I've done some of my initial survival stuff. I've gotten a few basic iron items and stuff, but I think what I'll do is I'm gonna probably go underground and try to just do some resource gathering and just kind of level up, so to speak. And I think this little valley here in this plains, I think might be where I choose to create my main home here. It's kind of in this little valley in this plains. I kind of want to start in the plains here so I can maybe tame some horses and use those to get around. But if you take a look at this, it's kind of like this nice little valley here. We've got the mountains peeking over on this side, and on this side the plains keep going out. And a little bit, I think, that way is the forests. So I think this might be a nice kind of central spot. So now that I've done the first task, which was choosing where my home is going to be, now, like I said, I'm going to hop down there and do a bunch of resource gathering and kind of level up. I might make a starter home for myself real quick here off camera, but I do have some ideas for what my main home is going to be, and I'll probably share those with you a little bit later on in the episode. Okay, so after playing for several hours the first night that the server was up, and then a few more hours the next morning, I have gotten a nice little start going on here in my area. I got my super simple, very basic, unattractive starter home. It serves its purpose. It gives me a place to store my stuff, and I've already started some of the essential farms. Cows and sheep, cows to get the leather, start making these bookcases. And I've got some of that going here, which is looking pretty nice. I've also been farming trees because living in the plains here, there's not a whole lot of trees, so I have to just start farming them. This guy just kind of gave away my other secret. I found on the map about 2,000 blocks to the north, there was a village. It was outside of the territory that I claimed, but it wasn't in anyone else's territory. So I kind of figured out that I was able to access it pretty easily by boat over the ocean. So I was able to kind of follow a river out to the ocean and then up the ocean to the village. So I went ahead and stole away 2 of those villagers and brought them back home so that I can use these villagers to create, first thing I'll do is create a breeder so that I can just have as many villagers as I want. And so that's a pretty good start. Let me show you some of the loot that I've accumulated over my starting hours here. Found quite a few things in my as far as ores. I've already gotten 22 diamonds underground, so that was pretty nice. I wasn't expecting to find that many, so that's pretty awesome. Got a lot of gold. a ton of copper. Way more copper than I expected. I was finding a lot of that pretty deep, and I thought the copper didn't spawn as much deep underground. So yeah, and I got a decent amount of iron, and I've gotten not a lot of coal. So that's going to be a thing in 1.18 is coal. Coal is not found at all below a certain Y level. So when you're exploring the deep caves, you're just not going to find any at all. But you're exploring these massive caves, so you're using just tons and tons of torches. So I started a copper mine here, just right below the surface, and I just started digging out a little bit to try to find some copper. But even that wasn't getting me a whole lot. I think this stack that I have and the other stack up there, that's about all I found. So, might have to start considering alternate fuel sources in this game. So, and let me just show you what I found down below here. So, to get the iron, I came down to Y16, and I created an iron farm, or an iron mine. Okay, so Y16 is kind of the prime spot for iron to spawn, or to generate. And I started just kind of doing some simple branch mining, just looking for pockets of iron. And, I found some other materials while I was doing that. But every time I kept going, I would kind of hit these aquifers, and that kept stopping me from getting too far with the mining. And I tried to keep extending it this way. I opened up into this big, massive cave, which is just so cool looking. When I first opened up into this thing, of course, it was dark. There was a lava flow there, lighting up that. Oh, God, I'm being attacked. That just startled me. I literally just jumped in my chair. Holy cow. I was just lost, and I forgot that this whole place isn't secure yet. Where's this guy? He's below me now. Jeez. Okay. Now I gotta take a breath. Whew, that startled me. Okay. As I was saying, when I found this cave, it was lit up by this lava flow down here, and there was a lava flow that kind of started up here and went down and then started mixing with that water stream down there. I was able to close off that lava flow so that I could get down, but in the light, in the glow of the lava, I could see a few diamonds down there, so I ventured down there and I gathered some of that. But then I decided to go ahead and explore this. I don't even know what you would call this. Crevice? I don't know. Canyon? I don't know. This is just a cool formation. The way it kind of cuts down diagonally and it's thin. It's not a ravine. But I explored down this way. And let me kind of show you what I found down here. Let's see. So this ended up opening up into a slightly larger cave over here. Up over this little crest here. Oh, geez, I'm taking some damage. I gotta be careful. This is definitely not secured down here, and I'm just talking away as if I'm, in a safe spot here. Yep. So I kind of came over and kind of saw this opening. Of course, it was dark at the time, completely dark, and we have this bit over here. Kind of goes over. The zombies were coming over that hill. I took care of them, and I saw some ores down here I wanted to get, and then I started having to fight some skeletons and creepers down this way, so that kind of led me down this direction. And after fighting the skeletons at the time I had a very small amount of arrows, I came down to recover my missed shots so I could get my ammo back. And I decided since I was down here, I might as well keep going downwards. And then this immediately opened up into this cool kind of just this flat, wide cave. This is neat. This is really kind of cool looking, I thought. Luckily, this was relatively safe. There weren't a whole lot of mobs down here. But over here, I discovered a abandoned mine that kind of cut through. It went up and down, right through the middle of this section here. And while I was down here, immediately, the reason why I kind of started coming over here was I was hearing tons of spiders. Came down here, there was a cave spider spawner right here. So I tackled that thing and this whole section here, when I was trying to fill out the webs, I just kept zombie after zombie after zombie kept flowing in. So after I took care of them, I came down here, and there is a zombie spawner right here. And I'm pretty sure that those two spawners are close enough that if I stood in the middle, I could have them both active. So I'm thinking this is going to make a nice XP grinder for me, where I can have zombies coming on one side and cave spiders coming on the other side. So that'll be nice. That's going to do me well. I explored the rest of this over here. It wasn't anything too exciting, and it wasn't very big. So then when I came out back to here, I started exploring the upper part. And I kind of got up in here, and then as I was kind of coming around here, I just kept hearing tons and tons of mobs through the walls. And again, I'm going to have to remember this isn't totally secure down here. And after fighting them off, and I got over into this area, and then there was just tons and tons of skeletons coming at me, mixed with zombies, mixed with creepers. There was just a ton of mobs over here, all the stuff I was hearing through that wall. And when I finally fought my way through some of it, I came up here and found a skeleton spawner, which is pretty excellent. So now it's not close enough to the other spawner to have like a triple farm or anything. That'd be pretty insane if it was. But it's nice to know that I can make this farm right here, where I can get just tons of bone meal and arrows, and I can use the other farm to get tons of XP and spider webs and eyeballs for villager potions. So yeah, so I thought this was pretty cool. I explored some more of the abandoned mine, but I definitely didn't explore all of it. My pockets were getting full. I was getting a little scared. I was afraid I was gonna end up losing everything, so I ended up kind of crawling back home. So I think that about wraps up my first episode of the series here. I think I've got a good start. Got a lot of good resources. I got some grinders I can make. I've got some villagers I can breed. And this is going to be a pretty awesome start. And probably in the next episode, I'll share with you my ideas for what kind of base I'm going to build here. And I know that this episode wasn't very action-packed. It was a lot of me just kind of telling you what I did off camera. So I promise you not all the episodes are going to be like that. I definitely plan to have a lot of fun here, go meet some of the other block breakers, and just have a good time. So I appreciate you coming by and watching. You go check out some of the other folks on the server. If you just, I'll try to remember to include some links to their channels, but if I don't, you could always just search for Block Breaking SMP in the YouTube search bar, and you're going to start finding them posting videos out there. So go give them some views, and I will see you in the next episode. Thanks for stopping by. Take care.